Number 6 says, trading is a good way to learn mastery of your emotions. What were you thinking about when you came up with this mastery of emotions thing?
Hey man, this is some real stuff we're getting into now, Stu. I'm trying to tell you. What did I think about? So you're in the market, right? You got $10,000 in the market and your stocks are doing well. They were doing well yesterday, and today they are all down, and your portfolio is currently worth $4,000.
You mean $6,000 in one day?
You're down 6,000. Now, we just talked about how market swings have to be analyzed now. Yeah. But what do you think the average person is going to do? And I got people in my family to this day, they do this every time in the stock market. When they're down to 6, it's time they're going to start shaking and baking.
Panicking, they sell it.
What's the first emotion that's going to rise up that you might have to suppress?
Fear.
Fear. Get scared. So I learned early on that this was a way, by me continuing to participate in the market, by me learning how to suppress those fears and anxiety, that I could learn how to control my emotions in the market and just in life. Because even I don't care how sophisticated you are, everybody had this time period where it's like the market is down, you get scared, and you, like Latoya Tyler said, you sell. You like, nah, I'm not losing all my money. I'm about to get this 4,000 and keep it moving. And that is something that can be mastered, because once you let yourself stay in the market for a while and things go your way, the prices go back up, you begin to learn that discipline and patience can be your best friends in this game. Discipline and patience. Trading is a good way to learn to master, not just keep in check, but actually master your emotions.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I wanted to say also in that scenario, what I was thinking, I'd want to think about how much cash did I put up before it got to 10? Did I put up 10 and then I lost 4 and now it's at 6?
Right.
Or did I put up 2 and it got to 10 and now it's at 6?
That might be easier to stomach, right? Because you're already up.
Right.
I mean,
but if I put in 10 today and then tomorrow it's at 6, I'm pissed.
No doubt. Yeah. And I feel like the emotions still come into play, because like say you put in 10, right, and you're up. You could be up even more if you got the discipline. You know what I mean? Right. If you can just wait it out a little bit longer, you might be up triple what you initially put in. You know, that's out there. So yeah, something to think about. Now I'm gonna tell you personally, let me share this personal thing that I did to master my emotions with stocks. I used to trade something called binary options.
Okay. Never got into that.
Yeah, and this is going to tie into when we get back into the way you can hedge and all that. But I'm going to just say this. Options are a way you can hedge, right? But I'm not going to go into that right now. But I'm going to say this. When you trade binary options, you're on a very short time frame. Like sometimes you are making trades within like a minute time frame. So things are going really, really, really fast. And when you first start doing this, it's like an adrenaline thing. It's like oh, I only got a minute, and you're trying to figure out where's it going to land. It's super fast. And I made so many mistakes in that super fast time frame that I can't tell you how many mistakes I made. But over time, you started to learn, okay, you need to follow the steps, regardless if it's a minute time frame, if you got an hour. And it'd be cool to see the difference between when you had a minute or an hour, for example. So like going into the regular stock market is nothing. If you've traded options, binary options before, and you're in those short time frames, going into the regular, that's super easy.
Yeah.
You would feel like you have all the time in the world versus you only having 60 seconds.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put that out there. It's something that people can think about. If you're thinking about getting a little bit more disciplined emotionally, take a few dollars. I'm suggesting this, right? I'm not advising you, but I'm suggesting you take a few dollars and play around with trading options, binary options in those short time frames, and see if it helps you.